Hi everyone, so this video is in regards to introduction to astrology, and what I really wanted to do was teach you a little bit of the fundamentals of astrology so that you get a little gist of what's happening in your chart. Please note that there are many types of astrologers with different interpretations of astrology. Okay, so when learning astrology, you just choose who you would like to learn from. Okay, there are many types of astrology. There's Western or tropical astrology, which is what usually you would see in the U.S. with your horoscope. There's evolutionary astrology, which is the evolution of your soul's path. There is health, financial astrology, Vedic and sidereal, which some call ancient astrology. So with Vedic, it is what you actually see in the sky at the moment of time. Horary astrology is whenever someone can pinpoint what is happening in your life at that time. Say that you lost your keys and you can't find your keys. They would point out where your keys would be. But in all, astrology is energy. And you would take the energies and alchemize them into a story of your life, is pretty much what astrology is. Now, some people say that astrology is kind of close to tarot and close to horoscopes, and it's just predictions. But in my experience, astrology can actually help you identify situations, especially if you're going through a crisis or going through situations of transformation within your life, and you have trouble identifying it or labeling it. Astrology allows you to put words to what you can't, that's happening at the moment, is the way that I see astrology. Okay, so I mean, everybody has their own definition. That's just my definition. But when learning astrology, you would start off with learning all the zodiac signs. Okay, and like the good side of the good zodiac signs and the dark side of the zodiac signs. Then you would move on to the houses, learn all the houses, and then learn all the aspects, and then learn all the planets. And you can switch which way you want to learn, but I do recommend that you learn the signs first, then the houses, and then the planets. Okay, this is just a little intro to learning astrology, so bear with me as I go through each sign, each house, each planet, and the rulers of those planets. Okay. Aquarius. Aquarius is an air sign. Aquarius's ruler is Uranus or Uranus, whichever way you want to say it. I like to say Uranus. And some say that Aquarius also rules over Saturn. Okay? Aquarius is a fixed sign. Usually starts around January 20th. All right, so Aquariuses are very social. When they get and when I say social, I don't mean just one-on-one social. I mean group social. They want to be in a community. They want to live the life in a neighborhood of their own. But at the same time, Aquariuses can be loners, especially if they are on a lower vibration and feel that they don't belong, right? But they were made to be in a community. They were made to be in a network, in a group, okay, with others. Now, Aquariuses are very good at analyzing things. They're also very good at being independent. They can put forth visions of idealistic, how can I say this? They can put forth visions of idealistic dreams into reality. Okay? Very innovative, Aquarius. Their mind is very unique. Almost, people associate Aquariuses as like an alien type because they are so unique and they think outside of the box and they look at it on the outside, the color of it, the make of it, and then describe it to you and you're like, what? But they get it, right? They get it. But they can take something and put it into form where it needs to be just by dreaming or thinking of it. Okay? They can also put forth let's see, because I'm thinking about Uranus, and Uranus is like the quick form of transformation. I'm talking about life-changing transformation, lottery transformation, okay? And when Aquariuses come up with something, it can change history. It can change everything. This includes anything in their life. If they decide on a path and they find a new innovative way of that path, they can change their life completely. If that makes any sense to you. All right, so everybody has a shadow side, so let's talk about the shadow side. Aquariuses can be detached. Just like Capricorn, they can be cold and detached from anything and everyone around them. Like I said earlier, that they could end up being loners, right? On a low vibration. They can be condescending, unpredictable, or flaky, or seem like they're flaky, and inconsistent, which is the same thing, flaky, right? They can also be critical and judgmental. I've met many Aquariuses in my life. They both embody the good and the bad, right? Like everyone. But you can tell when they're unhappy. You can tell when they're unhappy because they start to self-loathe themselves and feel unworthy of things or insecure and lie a lot. Okay? But that is what I have for Aquarius.